Hello, you guys. Good morning, Backchannel. How are all of you? I'm so glad you're here. This is the Live Everyday show, and I am your host, Liv Harrison. Good morning, and welcome to the next 2 hours. I'm actually on the East Coast, so I can say I'm going to be live from 8 to 10, and I'm actually going to be 8 to 10. Because normally I broadcast from Texas, and today I am broadcasting from New York City, and you can't see it at all. That's the ball. I don't, we'll have to try it later. But this is very exciting. I am coming to you from my hotel room. I am coming to you for the next 2 hours. I'm so excited you're here. I see that Doug is here. Good morning, Liv. I'm drinking Boost. How are you? Hello, Doug. Good morning, friend. I'm good. Look at this. Look at this, you guys. I've got a huge black coffee. So I'm good to go, which is really fantastic. I cannot wait to talk to all of you because today is What Wednesday, where we kind of take a moment and pause and say, what the what? Like, why does this happen? Why is this happening? What is going on? And you can be completely honest and real, and that's good. Yes, thanks, Doug. I'm so glad that you are doing well too. I'm doing really well. I had a great trip last night. I guess it wasn't last night. I guess I landed at night, kind of a thing. But I had a lot of turbulence and I did fantastic. So I can't be sad about it. Good morning, London and Smith and Jean and Clear. Doug, and let's see if Grass Pedal's here. I got to see if my friend is here. He was over at the Haley and Allison show. Hi. Hello, Grass Pedal. So good to see you. Yeah, Doug, I love that you remember. One of the times I flew, I was flying to DC and there were so many dogs sniffing the people. It was like crazy. And they were there when we got off the plane. And it made me very nervous because it was right before the Russian-Ukrainian war. And I was thinking, what is happening in Houston and DC for these dogs to be here? So no dogs, no sniffing. It was a normal airport day. I did get to fly the 777, which is one of my favorite planes to fly on. And that was fantastic. Doug, just so you know, I won't ever let you live it down. Thank you, friend. Yeah, it was hilarious. Good morning, Sheila and Kim. Hi, watching out in Ohio. You guys, I'm so glad you're here. So thrilled that you're here for What Wednesday because there's so much going on. There's so much to discuss. I'm trying to think. I didn't make any friends in the airport. I didn't make any friends on the plane. I thought everybody would be so proud of me. I didn't make friends with anybody new, except for a security guard downstairs. So that worked. And it was really funny. Okay, Doug. So I'd like you to know my mom surprised me last week and made me steak and mashed potatoes. That sounds incredible. And Sheila loved the view and the window. So I am staying in the very normal, very well-known Marriott Marquis. It's right in the middle of Times Square, which I don't like staying in Times Square because Times Square is just Times Square. You know what I mean? It's just kind of crazy. But sometimes you just need to stay someplace that you know really well. And I know this hotel crazy, crazy well. And I'm going to be seeing a lot of shows. I see 2 Broadway shows today and 2 on Saturday. So what's nice about being at this hotel specifically is that it's right in the middle of the action. And so sometimes when I'm traveling, I just went easy. You know what I mean? I just want something easy and nice. Now, did I hear a fire truck at 6 a.m. go on and on for 30 minutes? I did. And if it happens again, you'll hear it as well. They're all right there. But this is Times Square. This would be a fantastic room to watch the ball drop for New Year's. This would be absolutely fantastic. Have I ever wanted to go to a prison? Is that what you're asking me, Doug? I had to tell you something a little funny about that question. My family, as y'all know, I'm from Louisiana, and there's this huge prison rodeo that my family goes to. All right, I have an uncle that goes. He goes every year. I don't know since COVID, but it was one of his favorite things to do. And he would go every single year. So That didn't answer your question at all. Hello, Wendy Crane. Good morning. Hi, Nathan. Hi, good morning. You guys are so sweet. And I want everybody to say good morning to producer Anna, please. Okay, so let's go over some things. This is Backchannel, and I'm thrilled that you're here. If you are listening on a Alexa device or the app or the Echo Dot, then you can go to backchannel.tv and you can chat with me there. Backchannel is the only place you can do this, you guys. This is the only place where you can listen and watch and chat with real live hosts for 12 hours every day from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern. So you start off the day with Haley and Allison. They're from 6 to 8. My show, Live Every Day, is here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 to 10. On Tuesday, Thursdays, I'm only here from 8 to 9. And that's when Kate and Will come on from 9 to 10. Now, after me, every single day, from 10 to 12 is Get On Up with Jim and Renee. From 12 to 2 is the Anthony Davis Show. From 2 to 4 is Your Pal Hal. And from 4 to 6 is Mario Smith with The Drive. So there you go. You have people to talk to all the time. If you're on an Echo show, you can actually speak to your device. You can say, Echo, say, good morning, Liv, and it will type it for you. So your magic word is say. And then I got friends over at YouTube and Facebook, and it's fantastic to see them. Hi, Susan. Good morning, friend. I am so glad you're here. And Doug is saying good morning to Anna. And, that's a good idea. Okay, so I can maybe do a tour. It's the oldest prison in New York. Hi, April, good morning from Connecticut. Friend, I will be in Connecticut on Thursday. I'm not staying there, though. Not staying in Connecticut, but I will be there. Okay, can we get our mugs? I want to know what you're drinking. And we're going to cheers to the day. Cheers to our Wednesday, April. God, it's already April 6th, you guys. Here we go. All right, good thing. Wow, that is strong. The Auburn prison is the maximum security prison in New York. Doug, you're fascinating. How do you know these things? That is fantastic. I love it. I love it. And Anna is saying good morning. I don't remember all the things I'm seeing today. You're drinking a cup of coffee? Oh, good, Susan. I'm so glad we could do that together. That's so fantastic. Yeah. So I think I'm seeing Harry Potter tonight, which was not a show I wanted to see per se. I'm seeing 2 plays. Take Me Out, I believe, is one of them, and American. I can't think of all of it. I have to look. Hi, Rebecca. Good morning. I really need to get my email out so I can have my coffee in the Live Everyday mug. Please, Rebecca, you are the winner and you get a mug. There you go. Anna put it up there for you. You can write me at hello@thelivharrison.com and we'll get your mug to you in the mail. So proud of you. Hi, Matthew. First time watcher out in Illinois. Hi, good morning. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I'm going to see a play today at 2. I don't remember which one. Because like I said, I bought tickets to 4 shows. So, and then I'm pretty sure I'll see Harry Potter tonight. I have a cousin who's a Broadway composer, and we are very much Broadway snobs. We are ridiculous. And when we go to shows, we have a secret. I taught Anna this. Anna came to a show with me once here in New York. We went and saw Hadestown. I don't know if y'all remember that. And it was amazing. And usually I have so much to say. As you guys know, I'm a talker. So I always want to talk, and I'm an external processor. I want to discuss what I saw, what I heard, what I smelled, what I felt. Hi, Josh. Hello, which is why I love theater, because theater gives you an opportunity to all experience the same thing at the same time. And usually you take on similar experiences with it. Some people will notice different things, of course, but as a whole, the first time I saw Wicked, I cried in the first 8 bars of music. That is true. I need to see what Anna's saying, because Anna's a big theater geek like I am. But I did. I cried in the first 8 bars that the orchestra even played. You know what I mean? It was so powerful and moving. And watching, oh, you did? Okay, yeah, I think I'm seeing that. I think I'm seeing that today. There's another one called American something. I don't remember the names of the shows. And I am going to see Hugh Jackman in Music Man on Saturday. And I am so excited for that. I really, really am. But so I think it's really something interesting to experience something even more than sports, which also has something, but sports changes so quickly. You know, there's so many games like in baseball, right? There's like however many games. With theater, a show will stay for a long time. So I feel like that's really interesting that you get to kind of experience something, and it could be something experienced for a long time. So if I discuss Wicked, that's a show that's been happening for years. If I talk about one game that the Astros played, it's down to the people that watch that one game. So this is what I really love about theater. I think it's a very connective type of like art and recreation. So I'm very excited. So with my cousin, we have a code, and I'm going to let you guys in on the code. No, I'm not seeing Paradise Square. I'm seeing, it's called American something. Lawrence Fishburne is in it. And so when I went and discussed American Buffalo, yes, American Buffalo. Yes, thank you. That's it. American Buffalo, Take Me Out, Harry Potter, and Music Man. Those are the 4 shows I'll be seeing. So one of the things my cousin makes me do is not discuss anything about any show at all. At all. And usually we go backstage because she's so connected in the Broadway community. And so I'm really not allowed to talk about anything. Even in the cab home, if we're taking a cab or an Uber, she will not let me discuss it. And her code to me is apartment, Liv, apartment. And I'm like, what? And that means we do not talk about it until we get inside her apartment. We shut the door, we lock it, and then I'm allowed to talk, because she said in this town, it's a small, let me say, it is a small town. New York is a small town when you live here, and especially the Broadway community. She's like, the cabbie could have been out for that show, like could have absolutely auditioned the day before. And you just said all this stuff. So she's like, you never talk about anything until we get inside the apartment. So there you go. Sheila says, Wicked is my favorite. I've seen it 3 times and I can sing the entire soundtrack. Exactly. And you can go into a movement. You can go into a scene. You can go into a piece of dialogue and people know exactly what you're talking about. And I think that's the power of theater. And I absolutely love that. Like Anna and I can talk about stuff with Hadestown. I can't talk about that with anybody else except for Anna and my cousin. And I love that. I don't know anybody else that's seen Hadestown. Miss Saigon is amazing. Yes, Nathan. Oh my gosh, it is phenomenal. The music by Miss Saigon is actually written by the same man who wrote Les Miserables. And so those are his 2 shows. And I have to say, Miss Saigon is it is, I never want to say it's my favorite, but it is, golly, it is up there. It is absolutely fantastic. Yes, Phantom and Les Mis are just unbelievable. The Farnsworth Project is great. Yes, I love it. I love it. Nathan coming out with all the things, and Wicked is great. And so is Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde is shocking. I've got to say, it is one of the most shocking musical theater pieces I've ever seen. Hi, Zeke. Good morning. So there you go. What Wednesday, all things New York. And I am doing a big theater thing while I'm here. So why am I here in town? Does anybody even know? Tomorrow, I actually have a really big day. I'm doing a huge fundraiser in Connecticut. There's going to be about 300 people and a bishop on stage with me. And he's a really big deal, this bishop. He's there's some bishops that are really known and some bishops that aren't. And he is originally from Brooklyn. His name is Bishop Frank Caggiano. And I will be on stage with him, interviewing him live for this fundraiser. And that's really exciting. So tomorrow night is a big night for me. And I always like to come in early whenever I have a big event, because it's just too hard. So Amusing Oyster High out in Texas and Waiting Fish. You guys, so great to see you. And you're in New York. Hi. Hop on backchannel.tv. Tell me what you are doing, what you're drinking, what is happening on your Wednesday. What? And we're going to get started. We're going to go right into a game, because this is what we love to do. We have What the What trivia. And this is kind of a fan favorite, because Anna loves to make us smarter. And I got to be honest, it's not hard to do with me. It's like, oh, this is pretty easy. We just have to throw in a couple of things, and I'm going to get stuck. So Anna, we are ready whenever you are, friend. Yes, Nathan is saying Bishop Fray Caggiano is really relatable. He is. This bishop specifically is very well known for his work with youth and young adults. So I'm excited to work with him tomorrow night. Here we go. What trivia? This is April 6th, 2022. What is the technical name? Okay, guys, we've got 6 questions. What is the technical name of the hashtag? So I need everybody to hop on. Go to backchannel.tv. If you have an Echo Show, you can speak to your device. And all my friends over in Facebook, YouTube land, let me know what you think. What is the technical name of the hashtag? Oh my gosh. Susan says, what I remember most about seeing hair is the reaction of the audience member behind me. That's hilarious. Was it me? Was I the audience member? I do tend to forget that I am alone, that I'm not alone in a theater. I tend to forget I'm not alone all the time. But a theater for sure. I have reactions that are ridiculous. You can ask Anna. I think I gasped way more than she would have thought I would. Let's see. Stacy, hi. Good morning. I know, right? Susan, no, not you, Liv. This isn't a commercial. I can't remember it. Really? The technical name of the hashtag? Grass Pedal says, I call it pound because of the phone. Nathan is saying pound. Is that true? I mean, that's the little symbol, right? The little like hash, like the little tic-tac-toe symbol. Hashtag is the symbol, is the number symbol. Yeah, number symbol. Is it the pound key? Why is my voice doing that? Why am I all of a sudden Peter Brady? That just means I need more coffee. Y'all, this is a big cup of coffee. Technical name of that hashtag. All right, Anna, we're going to go with pound. Good morning, friend. Hi, Stacy. You're having honeycombs for breakfast? Stace, I got to get your list of cereals. They're amazing. Whoa. The Octothorpe? No one knows that. There is not one human being, even the person who named it, does not know. The Octothorpe? Mindy says, sorry, I'm late. Yeah, that's a pound sign. Colorful anaconda. Hi, good morning. Mindy says, no one. Listen, Steve Jobs didn't even know what an Octothorpe was. This is unbelievable. There's Mindy. Oh, Grass Pedal almost left. Jeez, that was a close call. My view of Times Square isn't going to hold him long. Susan said that's a new one for me. Good one, Anna. That was good, friend. Okay, number 2. What is the weight of a blue whale heart? His heart? The weight of his heart? The blue whale? Oh my God. You know what's so funny? I know I've shared this a few times. When I was a kindergarten teacher, I did an entire unit on the blue whale, which was great. I spent 6 weeks digging into the blue whale. One of my favorite things I did with my students was I got a piece of string and I held one end and I had the kids walk until I told them to stop. And it was like 87 years. Like it was like so flipping long. And they thought that was so great. And I had them hold the string really, really tight. And I was like, guys, that's how big a blue whale is. And it was massive. I mean, it was just like forever long. It was like, it's like 4 football fields or something insane. It was crazy. Okay, Stacy's saying over 300 grams. Nathan's saying over about 300 pounds. Mindy says 35 pounds. Susan says the very technical, a gagillion pounds, or is it gajillion? I could go with either one. And Grasspel says 8 tons. How much is 8 tons? You're the resident smarty pants. Well, all of you are. You're a math one, though. Flying home today. No! Grasspel, you're flying home today? Stop it! Are you serious right now? I'm going to cry. Oh, friend, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. How long do you get to stay home? Okay, I'm going to guess 150 pounds, Anna. I don't know how much a ton is. How many pounds is a ton? Does anybody know? Anybody at all? Can somebody tell me that answer? Like, at all? I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to say 150 pounds. And grass pedal, I need to know. I need to know. Hold on to yourself, Liv. Okay, Stacey, well, 400 pounds. Wow, Nathan. Unless anybody said it in a way that I don't know, like 8 tons. I don't think 8 tons is that. Susan said 2,000 pounds. Nathan, you're the closest. Did you know that? 400 pounds? Also, this is depressing. At one time, I weighed more than the heart of a blue whale. I've never been more depressed in my entire life. Sheila, 2,000 pounds are for 1 ton. Nathan, 2,000 pounds equals a ton. Okay, thanks. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. That is crazy. That's crazy. How much does a blue whale weigh when it's born? Also, what kind of push present should we get her? Okay. You guys are so smart. Yes, thank you. Everybody's telling me. A ton is 2,000 pounds. I remember that now. Now that you say it, I don't know. Okay, number 3. Which bird can mimic any sound after hearing it at one time? Which bird can mimic any sound after hearing it at one time? Talented Seal, hi, good morning. Go over, friend, to backchannel.tv and answer there. You can play along. We are playing What the What trivia, which it makes you pause and say, what? What the what? That's what we're doing. You can join us there. And those of you out on the Echo Show, I want you to talk to your device for me. Okay. Mindy sang a mockingbird and Grass Pedal says a mockingbird. Sheila says parrot or cockatoo. And I got to say, that was my first thought. I mean, I get like the whole, do we go Hunger Games on this question? Is it a mockingjay? I don't know. Is that a real bird, by the way? Is a mockingjay a real bird? Pam, hi. Good morning out in Michigan. Hello. I'm with you, Sheila. I would have said parrot or cockatoo, but now that Mindy and Grass Pedal are saying mockingbird, now I'm doubting everything. Okay, mockingjay's not real. Well, it sounds real. I don't know. Susan saying cockatiel. A cockatiel? Is that different than a cockatoo? Stop. Lovely horse. You are in South Carolina. Hi. Hi. Hello. Okay, so is a cockatoo and a cockatiel, are those two different birds, or is that the same thing? I have no idea. I got to go check on Anna. I got to go. This is the bad thing about traveling. I got to remember to go between my chats. Oh, poor Anna. She's been talking to me this whole time. She actually gave me some information on baby blue whales. Newborn whales, you guys, are so big. They can reach 23 feet in length and weigh 5,000 to 6,000 pounds at birth. Oh, God. A nursing blue whale mother produces over 50 gallons of milk a day. That is insane. Oh, Anna just said all of our birds are wrong. All of our birds are wrong. What? Sheila says, I think it's the same bird. A cockatoo is a bird, right? But is cockatoo and cockatiel are the same? So it's not a mockingbird? It's not a parrot? It's not a cockatiel? It's not a cockatoo? Not a mockingjay? A lyrebird? Really? Is that a thing? Did anyone else just fall into Latin class? I just went into Latin. A raven. No, raven would have been a great guess, but it's a lyrebird. No one knows what that is. Sheila, I've never heard of it. No one's heard of it. This is with the octophone or whatever the heck the thing that was. The octothorn. That's the guy that named it. The lyrebird. They live together. That's not real. Hannah, will you find a photo of the lyrebird whenever we're done with the trivia? Good gracious. Why don't we talk about that more? Anyway, okay, there you go. So we're on into question number 4. You have heard of that, Stacey? You've heard of a lyrebird? All right, I don't know. I haven't. Okay, listen, y'all are always smarter than me. Y'all are fantastic. Number 4, if you walked for 12 hours a day, and that's adorable that anybody thinks that I could start a sentence like that. It would take the average person how many days to walk around the world? Oh, God. What? If you okay, I understand what we're doing now. Hold on. This is like an actual word problem. If you were to walk 12 hours a day, how long would it take the average person to walk around the world? How many days? Oh god. This is an is this an algebraic equation? Grass pedal. What formula do we use for this? This is like, guys, I feel like I feel like the teacher just stepped out of the room and we need to talk about it. Like, I feel like we need to look at each other's papers. Somebody get out their TI 81. You remember what that is? Oh, the bird's super pretty. It has a weird tail. Ooh. Interesting. Anna's going to show us a picture whenever we're done. Yay. Mindy says, I resign in protest. Mindy's done. She's checked out. Stacy's guessing 98 days, but just guess a day. I don't know, Mindy, just throw caution to the wind. Nathan says 1,000 days. It would take 1,000 days to walk around. Yeah. 1,000 days to walk around the world. Obviously, we have like an island system. You can walk through the ocean. Hi, Julia. Good morning. First time watcher out in Maryland. Good morning, friend. Hi. We're playing trivia. Come join us. I don't know. Mindy really resigned. She's not writing anything. Grass Pedal's guessing 200 days. I want to say Nathan said 1,000. I want to say 10,000. I feel like the world is really big. I don't think 12 hours is that much. Even for, Nathan says, trick question, not possible. Well, that's true. Yeah. Oh, okay. Pretend there aren't mountains. Okay. Stacy's going to find out more about the lyrebird. This is fantastic. Susan, I can only walk 1 mile in 12 hours. Susan, I love you. This is what makes you spectacular, friend. It would take you a lifetime to walk around the world. Same. Nathan, lots of breath holding. I'm going to say 10,000 days. 10,000 days. I mean, you know what I have in my head? Does everybody have an I would walk 1,000 miles? Does everybody have that song in their head right now? Do. I just want to know. I just want to know if you're singing in your head like I am. And are you singing in your head? I don't know, friend. We have a couple of guesses. Nathan with 1,000, Stacy with 98. Yeah, for sure, right? And I would walk. I can't sing. Poor Anna. She hears me sing all the time, and she's like, please stop. Grasspel says, just walk around the North Pole. Would it work? That's it. God, you're smart. Okay. Sheila says, you are now 690 days? Nathan, again, super close. 690? You could walk the world in 690 days? I'm a little disappointed people haven't. I'm kind of like, get it together. Like, come on. We're the REI guys that have backpacks. Stacy, did you know the lyrebird lives in Australia? I didn't know that. I did not know that. You're a producer today. 500 miles by tub thumping? What does that mean? What would be our starting point, Sheila? Obviously, Fort Lauderdale. Obviously. Every cruise I know starts in Fort Lauderdale. Why not walk? No, I don't. I've gone on a bazillion cruises and I've never left out of Fort Lauderdale, but it just seems like a good place to start. I don't know why. Stacey's saying the lyrebird can mimic almost every sound it hears. That's shocking. Mindy, too many variables. For sure. Listen. Anna, you are crushing it today. Number 5. What is a domatophobia? The fear of walking around the world? I'm just kidding. That is the band, I think. What do you mean, Nathan? I don't know what that means. I guess she meant equilateral. Who are we talking to? I don't understand. I miss something. I hate when this happens. Fear of houses? Mindy says fear of house. It could be. What is a domatophobia? Domatophobia. What is a domatophobia? There, I said it with confidence. That is how you say that word. I declare it. Stacy, the fear of donuts. Who would have a fear of donuts? Also, we should light a candle, pray for that person. I have no idea. I don't know. Okay, let me think. Caves? Would it be a cave? Like a dome? I could get that. I could understand that. I get nervous. Like when I go to Mammoth Cave or when I go into Carlsbad Caverns, I get scared. Nathan, I would love to do it if it was supplied well and had safe passage everywhere through the countries. Walk around the world. Oh, for sure. If it only took 690 days and you could do it, like it was like physically possible to walk it, and you had, I don't, provisions and like porta potties. Sure. I'd do that. 690? You could do that? Absolutely. Mindy says it's the fear of, wait a second. Fear of houses. Grasspole agrees with her. Fear of doormats. That's amazing. Susan saying dormitory. Room phobia is a fear of being in a room. Grass huddle, a fear of a Domato. I don't even know. I just read that. I hate eating tomatoes. I don't know. Okay, I gotta see. I'm gonna hop over to Anna. Anna, have any of us guessed it? Have any of us guessed it at all? She's trying to explain to me the name and the artist. One person got it? Oh, somebody guess what this is? Stop. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is fantastic. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is so exciting. It's either the fear of donuts, it's the fear of homes, the fear of caves, the fear of doormats, the fear of dormitories. What were our other ones? The fear of domatos, the fear of houses. Anna, what is the answer? Okay, you're killing us, Anna. We're all dying. Stacy's dying. Fear of houses? Stop. No. Are you serious? Susan, fear of green tomatoes. Mindy. Yes. That is incredible. Kurt, hi. Welcome out in Illinois. Mindy. Did you have a clue? Mindy, did you know that? Like, listen, you impress me every day, friend. You really do. But that is shocking. Oh, sorry. And grass puddle. That was awesome. You did say you agreed with Mindy. You did. Oh, I stink. You know what? I'm going to send you a mug. You're going to be home. Sarah, hi. Watching out in Ohio. Good morning. Mindy, for sure. Latin class, Magistra Ivy. Here's a little fun fact about our Latin teacher. We had the same Latin teacher. Mindy, weren't we in Latin together? I feel like we've covered this before, but were we in Latin class together? I feel like we were. Magistra Ivy was the young, Michelle Ivy was her name. Michelle, and she was young and blonde. Like when she came on the scene, we were like her second class ever or whatever. I think I was in her first class ever. Yeah, I think so. I think we were, Mindy. I really do. And she dated Brad Pitt when she was in college. So one day, I don't know if Mindy was a part of this, a huge group of us got up early, went to her classroom. This is back in the day before people were crazy. And we decorated it with like 1 million pictures of Brad Pitt. We thought we were so clever. Anyway, so yes, good for Latin, Magistra Miller and Magistra Ivy. Magistra Miller actually follows me on Facebook. Brilliant, brilliant women. Okay, number 6. Which insect can fly higher than Mount Everest? No. What? No way. Oh, thank you. Nathan said the Proclaimers, not the Tub Thumpers, are the band that sang I'm Gonna Be. Okay, thank you, Nathan. I had no idea. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. Stacy says the butterfly. I kind of feel like you're right. Stacy, I feel like that's a really strong answer. I feel like it is a butterfly that can fly to the higher than Mount Everest. Also, what a beautiful thought. Isn't that just like the most lovely thought you've ever had? That might be the most lovely thought I've ever had. Nathan, the monarch butterfly. Oh my gosh. Anna. I know Anna's like, this is the last one. Like, she's like, nobody cares about high school, Liv. You're the only one that cares about high school as much as you did. Mindy cares. Mindy cares about high school. Insect that can fly higher than Mount Everest. Now, here's my question. Does it get accurate? Wait, which part's accurate? That I love high school so much? God, I did. I do. It was such a great experience. It was amazing, amazing, amazing. Here, can they get, what do we get? What do we get whenever we're up in the air in the mountains? What is that called? And people get sick. Somebody give me the word. I cannot think of the word. What is the word? Sherry, hi, good morning. First time listener out in the great state of Oklahoma. I am so glad you're here. New time. I love it. First time visitor. What is it called, you guys, when you go to the mountains and whatever sickness? I can't think of what it is. Yeah, Stacy. High insects focus. Okay, sorry. I was going to say morning sickness. Do they get morning sickness? Altitude. Altitude. Thank you. Yes, Mindy. Good Lord. Altitude sickness. Do they? Can insects get altitude sickness? Is that something we can find out, Anna? Broad B. Hi, listening out in Illinois. Welcome. You guys who are listening, hop on backchannel.tv. This is our last trivia question in this hour. We'll play some more games. Go to backchannel.tv. You can type in your answers. If you are on an Echo show, you can speak to your device. You can say, Echo, say butterfly. Echo, say mosquito, and it'll write it for you. So come join us. Okay. Stacy's saying the insects can't get the altitude sickness. I don't know. And I'm going to go with butterfly. I'm going to go with, I think that's a really lovely thought. I want it to be true. If it's like a moth, I'm going to be really disappointed. Bumblebees? That's so cute. I want them to be the big fat furry ones with their little wobbly selves. That's such a lovely thought. That's close to butterflies. Grass petal, poor Anna. Stop. Anna's fine. Can bumblebees get altitude sickness? Oh, wow. Anna. She's writing so much to me. Okay, they found that the larva develops slower at higher than low elevation, which suggests that they do experience altitude sickness. What? However, beetles with genes typically found in southern populations develop more rapidly and higher mitochondrial enzyme. That's so rad. Do you think they have it on their bumblebee bucket list to make it to the top? For sure. Yeah, they're all hanging around like a daisy one day and they're like, listen, guys, besides this flower, we can go to the top of Mount Everest. Everyone's like, that's a great idea. Madeline, hi, good morning. Okay, Anna has thrown up a picture. Why do I say that? Anna has placed a photo. For those of you on the Echo Show, or if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, that is gorgeous. There is a bird. What is this called again? The lyre what? The lyre, what is it, Anna? I already forgot the name. Lyrebird. That's it? Great, cool. What is the name of the bird? Lyrebird. Yeah, okay, got it. Oh, Susan got B? Susan said B? Congratulations, Susan. I'm so sorry that I missed that. That's fantastic. Yay! Are you kidding? I'm so sorry I missed it. Susan, you're a champion. You are a champion. Yes. Congratulations. High five. Lisa, hi. Out in New Mexico. Good morning. Hello. Yeah. That was the lyrebird. That was absolutely breathtaking. Now, I could say this. Remember when we read about the big flower that really young scientist went and spent like 12 days climbing in the forest and going through the Amazon to get to this one flower, and he was there for 2 seconds and then he left. For some reason, I feel like the lyrebird would be worth it. Like if I saw that in real life, I could dig that. I could be there for that for sure. And I would love to know if anybody has seen a bumblebee whilst on Mount Everest. Could you imagine? What if you get to Mount Everest, you get to the top and you get stung by a bee? You're like, what? That would be phenomenal. That would be a what the what. You guys, what the what Wednesday. Y'all crushed it. Yeah, Susan, that tail on the lyrebird is absolutely breathtaking. I'm kind of surprised we don't see that like in wallpaper or like something. We have a lot of peacock influence. Like you see peacocky things. Am I allowed to say that? Can you say peacocky? But why don't we have lyrebird? Like, why doesn't somebody have like a lyrebird bathroom? They're like, here's my lyrebird towel. And you're like, oh, that is lovely. Okay, Stacy, please. Oh, be careful when I talk about bees. You have a history of bee stings. Oh, I'm sorry, Stacy. No, you're right. Listen, you're right. I shouldn't joke about that. People can get very sick from bee stings. But I'm just saying that would be really awful if you did all that work to climb that huge mountain and then you got stung. So that's not going to happen to you. You're going to stay safe and sound. Actual Mouse. Hi, good morning. Listening out in New York. I'm in New York. I am in Times Square. Yay. Okay. So here's the thing. I need to tell you guys what is actually happening today in What the What. Like on Wednesday, we got to go to the calendar and find out what are all the things that are being celebrated, because I love to celebrate things. Today is International Day of Sport for Development and Peace. Should someone write a note to Russia? Like, should we maybe give them a Post-it note and say, hey, Russia, today's International Day of Peace. Could you chill out? I got a lot to say about that, by the way. Today is National Sorry Charlie Day. So I think, Anna, we could celebrate by watching Good Luck Charlie. Great show. New Beer's Eve. New Beer's Eve? What does that mean, Anna? What's New Beer's Eve? What is that? National Caramel Popcorn Day. Oh, I wish I was in Chicago for that. I would go to Garrett's right now. God, I love that popcorn. National Student Athlete Day, something I will never partake in because I was not a student athlete. National Teflon Day, National Walking Day. So if those of you want to go walk to do the 690 days to get around the earth, you can start today. Today's the day. And National Bookmobile Day. There you go. You're good to go, you guys. Susan, no lyrebird decorations or logos. Someone will think killing them or plucking their tail feathers would be a sales gimmick. For sure. But that's what I'm saying. Like wallpaper, you don't have to kill anything to make wallpaper, and like people have peacock wallpaper. Wallpaper's very in right now, like ornate wallpaper. I don't know. No, not that that's nuts on Clark nonsense. What does that mean? Wait, Grassful, I don't know what you're saying. The Garrett's mix is fantastic. I gotta say, when I'm in Chicago and I don't get to stop by Garrett's, like in the city, I was just in Chicago in December. I definitely hit up the one that's in O'Hare. I do. I like go to the one that's inside the airport. I'm like, I don't care. I'm eating it. It is so fantastic. The Garrett's mix. Cheers. I am like so with you on that, Grass Pedal. Anyway. So those are all the things you can celebrate today on What the What Wednesday. I'm going to see if Anna found out the new beer thing. I don't get the Eve part. Like, what is that? I mean, Eve means like Santa's coming. Okay. National Beer Day. Oh, is it supposed to say day? New Beer's Eve? Okay. National Beer Day is celebrated. Oh, I see. Oh, Anna's going to be like, you're adorable. Could you just read the words and you'll get the answer? Okay. National Beer Day is celebrated in the United States every year on April 7th. So that's tomorrow. Marking the day that the Cullen-Harrison Act was enacted after having been signed into law by President Franklin Delano Roosevelt on March 22nd, 1933. This led to the 18th Amendment being repealed on December 5th, 1933, which with the ratification of the 21st Amendment of the United States Constitution, April 6th is the day prior to National Beer Day, which is known as New Beer's Eve. The sale of beer officially became legal again on April 7th, 1933, and the night before has been known ever since as New Beer's Eve. That is amazing. Anna, that's incredible. Okay, so everybody go get your favorite beer. That's a great question. I'm going to ask everybody, although tomorrow is the beer day, but that's okay. What is your favorite beer? Have we talked about that? What is your favorite beer? Those of you who do drink beer, what is your favorite one? I am a Corona girl. I love my beer bottle dressed, which is I like salt on the side. I like it in the bottle. I love to drink out of the bottle. So I have the salt on the side of the bottle and I have a little wedge of lime and I squeeze it and then I drop it in. I think it's like a knockoff margarita, basically. I do. And Dos Equis. Those are my two favorites. I absolutely love those beers. I really do. Anna hates beer. The closest she'll get is cider. Stacy says, I don't drink alcohol, which is fine. You don't need to. And I'm bringing home to the fam whenever you go through O'Hara. So you do. Okay, so Grass Puddle also partakes in Garrett's popcorn. What is your favorite beer, Grass Puddle? I feel like we've already covered this because you were drinking it in Peru and you were sharing it with us. What is it though? I can't remember. Mindy, do you have a favorite? You guys will have to let me know. Susan, everybody that's out there, let me know your favorite beer. So happy New Beer's Eve. Favorite beer, the next one. Oh, cute answer, Grass Puddle. Cute answer. Susan says the only beer I enjoy is Bach beer. I think that's great. Hi, Nine's out in Pennsylvania. There you are again, friend. Good to see you. So glad you're here. Stacy says if she were to drink anything, it would be a nice, tasty soda. Love it. All right. Well, anyway, so there you go. Tomorrow's a really big day, apparently. I can't believe it's not as big as St. Patrick's Day. That would seem like something that would be interesting to me. There are lots of articles going on around in the world, lots of news. I got to say, when I got into the city last night, I have access to the club level here at the Marriott, and I went into the club level and I was eating pizza. I went to Joe's Pizza and was eating there because there's no housekeeping. And I wanted to kind of talk. Do you want to go for breakfast? I love it. Nine, you boost up my ego every day. Thank you. I love that I get asked out to a meal every day, Nine. You're so kind. And I also love that you care if I'm eating. So I was eating pizza in the club last night on the club level floor. Like you go into the little club or whatever. And what's his name? Sean Penn was on Fox News last night, on Hannity. Sean Penn, the actor, and he just went to Ukraine and just got back from Ukraine, and he was on the show talking about it. And I was thinking, Anna, we're gonna have to see if there's a story about that. You know, we're gonna have to see if there's an article about that because there's so much. Because I don't think Sean Penn is very well liked by Sean Hannity, and the fact that he had just gone to Ukraine, that's got to be fascinating. Somebody has to have written a story about it. And he was on there forever last night. Like he's still getting interviewed. It was the longest interview I've ever seen. So Anna, pull up the one, friend, whatever news you want me to read, I will go to it. Oh, I saw this. You guys, this is so, oh my gosh. This is so something that I saw. This is a definite what piece. Kansas Zoo. A Kansas Zoo, I don't know which one. Long lost escaped flamingo was found in the great state of Texas. In all fairness, Texas is ginormous. So if you're going to be a long lost anything and you walk around, you're going to make it to Texas. I feel like you have a good chance. Nine, what is your name? Tell me your name, Nine. Where are you in Pennsylvania? Let me know what you're up to for sure. Okay, here we go. A flamingo who escaped from Kansas 17 years ago. Did you all hear that? 17 years ago. Turned up on a Texas coast and appears to be enjoying the beach life. This is according to the Smithsonian Magazine. This is absolutely fascinating. Tanzanian flamingo, number 492. And they named him Pink Floyd. That's about the most precious thing that I've ever heard. I love it. Flew the coop in 2005, shortly after he arrived to Kansas as part of a shipment of 30 flamingos from Tanzania. Typically, zookeepers trim adult flamingos' feathers, right? Like once a year, they do that. To what? To make it more difficult for them to fly away. That makes sense. So, but in June 2005, before Pink Floyd could get his annual trim, he made a break for it, along with an accomplice. This is a very intense article. The runaway flamingos stuck around the Wichita area for weeks, but amid a summer storm in early July, the vagabond pair split up. This is very exciting to read. One headed north. Oh, I hope this is a romance. I hope this is like some tragic romantic play. One went to the north, and the zookeepers say he probably died during the cold Michigan winter. This is so sad. And if you were an escaped flamingo, that's exactly the sort of thing you might want everyone to believe. While his accomplice fled north, Pink Floyd went south. In 2007, he was spotted along a Louisiana ship channel. He recruited a new partner in crime, a Caribbean flamingo, which flew ashore on the Gulf Coast with Hurricane Katrina or Hurricane Rita. We're not sure. He didn't let us know. Wildlife officials have spotted Pink Floyd a few times over the years. He's been off the radar and laying low for the last two. Late March witnesses spotted Pink Floyd loitering a beach in Port Lavaca, Texas, in the company of a flock of seagulls. Texas Park and Wildlife say they plan to let Pink Floyd continue living on the lam. That's a great story. That is so fantastic. Oh my gosh. Okay, one little flamingo. We're not threatened by him. So he's now a local Texas flamingo. No kidding. Buy the movie rights. That is a fantastic story. Mark, hi. Hi, listening out in Missouri. Welcome. I love that. So here's the thing. How do they know that he's like, is he tagged? Did they tag? I mean, is that how they know? Or does he have like a little chip, like a little radar? Is it like if your dog gets lost and you can scan it? I just want to know. I don't know. I guess he's fine. And I guess flamingos don't have to move in the summer or the winter. He's just going to hang out in the Gulf. And also that just shows you he did survive a lot of hurricanes. That was a good story. That was a what the what for sure. That was really, really nice. I would totally watch that movie. I think it would be, you know what would be really cute, Grass Puddle? Honestly, I think Disney should produce that show. That would be a really cute show. For sure. I know. Mindy says, I love that he keeps picking up companions. He has friends. So fantastic. Okay, Anna, what else would you like us to read? Anything that you want to throw up there? We are up for. Let's throw in one more thing. Oh, well, maybe. Although I can't wait to get to that Aruba thing. Am I supposed to be going to Aruba? Maybe is that where I'm going this summer? Okay, man finds alien that looks like de-haired possum with claws. It washed up on an Australian beach. What? This is a what the what. A man taking a morning walk on what's with animals in the beaches? On an Australian beach, stumbled across a creature that he says might be from out of this world. Instagram user Alex Tan, which I have a friend named Alex Tran, but this isn't him, posted a video of the dead animal or possible extraterrestrial on Tuesday with hundreds of people commenting on what they think it is. Quote, this is something that you see when people claim to have found aliens, he said on the clip. How weird is that? He said it looked like a de-haired possum. That's disgusting. Oh, do you want to see my earrings? I'm going to be an influencer. Ready? Ready, Mindy? These are ink and alloy. Can you see? They're actually seeds. They're actually colored seeds, the beads. Can y'all see that? Sorry, I paused in the middle. Squirrel. I paused in the middle of the thing. Isn't that cool that they're seeds? These are like, these are made like by women in, I don't remember, somewhere. Okay, I can't see anything special. I know. I'm sorry, Stacy. I'm so sorry. Doug, I'm so glad you're back. Okay, back to the thing. Sorry. A de-haired possum. The comment said it could be a dead rat. It could be thank you, Susan. Thank you. Pretty earrings. Thank you. Yes, more ink and alloy. Thank you, friend. Or like a dead carcass of a kangaroo. Maybe it's a mini, how do you say, a chupacabra? Chewbacca. A mini Chewbacca. I don't know how to say that word. Anna, how do I say that animal? Anna always spells things out for me, for sure. Thank God for Anna. Anyway, I'm most certain it's a ringtail possum is what he said. The skull and the detention match up. The hands look like the same size. And that's what he thinks. So we don't really, chupacabra. Chupacabra? Is that what it is? A chupacabra? Oh, gross. They showed a photo of this thing? Like it's that noteworthy that we needed to look at it? Y'all, those of you watching, it is on your screen right now. USA Today actually reached out for a comment. That is so funny. This guy is convinced it's extraterrestrial. This is not the first time a weird creature has been found washed up on a beach floating in the water. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand why he absolutely believes that. That's so funny. Okay, well, there you go. That's a definite what the what. Okay, I gotta ask, have any of you ever found anything strange? I don't care where it is. It doesn't have to be a beach. It could be your backyard. Or when you go to backchannel.tv, what is the weirdest thing that you've ever come across in your life that you had no idea what it was? This isn't weird per se. I'm going to say it and it's going to sound really lame, actually. But in Galveston, which is the beach outside of Houston, and it's horrific. I can't even say the word beach. Like, it technically is, but it's so awful. There was a man of war. That's like the closest thing I got to something weird. I haven't really seen anything weird before. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen. I don't think I've seen anything strange that has washed up or just kind of walked across my path. You know what I mean? Yeah. Galveston is so gross. When people say, hey, I'm going to the beach and they're talking about Galveston, I have to correct them. Or they're like, oh, I'm going to go to the ocean. And I'm like, oh, you are? And then they're like, yeah, in Galveston. And I'm like, you can't say that again. That's not an ocean. Like, you're not allowed. My dad grew up on the East Coast, so I say the shore. Like, everyone was like, oh, you guys going to the shore? And people are like, I'm sorry, are you from New Jersey? And I'm like, well, my dad is. But yeah, I always say the shore. Doug, the bands were both identical and they're both the same color. Wait, what are you talking about? If there was a time my grandpa had and got the wrong man, I don't know what we're talking about. Doug, tell me again. I want to know what you're saying, friend. Tell me one more time. Try again. You know how I am. I haven't had enough coffee. It's me, not you. Stacy, you went to the beach in Galveston? Did you? What did you think? Did you like it? But have you ever come across anything weird? Have you guys? I feel like Grass Petal is going to have a strange story of something that's come across his path with all the travel he does in some bizarre kind of bird or something. 45 traffic during the weekend is pretty bad. Yeah. Getting down to Galveston, for sure. Yeah, it's not good at all. There was a time when my grandpa and I almost got in the wrong band. I see. Got it, Doug. Thank you. You've come across many things in Galveston, but one thing you come across over there are seashells. Oh, I see. So, Doug, they were the same color bands and also the same making model. Got it. That's fantastic. Okay, so none of us have any weird animal stories. I told you all the time that I killed the possum, but that's not the same thing. I mean, possums are like easy to like see. That's it. I got a man of war. That's all. It really freaks me out though, because the reason why is I didn't know nothing family friendly. That's an animal? But you've come Grass Petal, what? What are you saying? We're talking about species. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen other things. We don't want to know about that. We're talking strictly animals that have just washed up or walked across your path. Stacy, I haven't come across any weird things in Galveston, but I come across a lot of fun stuff here. That's cool. Yeah, no, I got nothing. I have nothing. But the thing was, is that it took us a long time to identify that it was a man of war. We all thought it was, this is why it sticks in my head as like a weird thing. It looked like, you know what it looks like? You know, when you get back your cleaning, like from the dry cleaners and they wrap it in that plastic, you'll know what I'm talking about. It has like a plastic sleeve. What is that? A plastic bag? Right. A see-through plastic bag around your laundry when you pick up your dry cleaning. And sometimes I'm going to act this out. Everyone watching. Sometimes you could puff it. You could like blow it up, right? When you're a little kid or last week. And it gets really poofy. That's what it looked like, was on the beach. So we were convinced that somebody had like dropped off their dry cleaning in Galveston, which would make sense. That would totally happen in Galveston. Somebody's dry cleaning would absolutely come down. Do you know what I mean? And it was a man of war. And that's when we were like, don't touch it. That's it. That's my story. It's the worst story I've ever told you guys. Ever. Mindy, green herons are pretty weird. And we get some odd birds at the farm. Well, all right. Nobody had really anything. That's okay. No big deal. I'm glad. We'll move on because guess what it is, you guys? I am on the East Coast today. I am in New York City, the greatest city in the world. It is. I'm in Manhattan. I'm in the heart of it. I am really and truly, you can't get more into the heart than the Marriott Marquis, which is in like smack middle of Times Square. I've got the ball. Which way do I go? I've got there. Is that it? Somewhere. I can't find it I can't do this. Okay. The ball's right there and it says 2022. And this would be a fantastic room to bring in the new year. I need to let you guys know my room number when I leave the Marquis, as if somebody's going to come find me. No, but I'll tell you when I leave the Marquis, and then you guys can book it and come see the ball drop for New Year's one year. This is the room. This is it. Okay. So, okay. It's 9:00. We have one more hour together. This is Live Every Day. I'm so glad you're here on Backchannel. All of you that are here, you can go to backchannel.tv. You can chat with me. This is the only place that you can listen, that you can watch, that you can chat with live hosts and within a community 12 hours every day. How crazy is that? Starting at 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. After this show today, you're going to have Get On Up with James and Renee, and they are going to come on in a few minutes and say hello to us and what's going on in their show. Susan, off to work, no problem. Thank you for another good morning. Mwah. So good to see you. I'll be here tomorrow, Susan. I'll be here in this hotel room tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. So I'll see you then. So you got Jam and Renee from 10 to 12 today. And then from 12 to 2, you've got the Anthony Davis show. 2 to 4, you've got your pal Hal. 4 to 6, you've got Mario Smith with The Drive. So glad you're here. Couple of things. I want you guys to hop on backchannel.tv. I want you to go to your Echo show. I want you to come and talk to me. Go to YouTube, Facebook, and if you could you go leave a review? That would be fantastic. If you go to backchannel.tv, there's a button there and you can press it and say all sorts of things on a review, and it goes straight to Amazon for your gal. Okay, thanks. Let's get into the second half of What the What Wednesday, April 6th. Here, like I said, it's 9:03 on the East Coast. Doug says, how far are you from Times Square? No, Doug, I'm in Times Square. Like, I'm in it. This is it. I am in smack dab the middle. When I walk out of this hotel, I'm in it. Like, there's no kind of walking to Times Square. This is Times Square. There's actually a theater in this hotel. And they usually have Broadway shows here at the Marquis Theater, but I haven't seen them talk about a Broadway show here in a long time. So yeah. Doug says you should probably arrange a vacation with family videos. What do you mean? What is that? You want me to take videos here? Jura, hi. First time watcher out in California. Good morning. Welcome. I hope you're having a good morning. Stacy says you can leave a review on the Amazon app to Backchannel. That would be fantastic. Please. And you can specifically name this show Live Every Day. I would love it. Even if you've written it, pick another name. They won't know. Nobody's going to know. All right. Something we want to ask you guys, is, what would you get paid to stay at this Aruba hotel? There's Aruba, as in like the island, right? Is Aruba an island, Anna? It is, right? I think so. Would you get paid to stay there? Where's the article? We want to see your opinion. We want to kind of get your thoughts on some things about hotels. There's a couple of articles that we have for today. Nathan says, yes, you can get paid to stay at this enchanting hotel in Aruba for a month. This is how. Anna, I'm going to need you to send me this article. I have about 45 people in my brain that I'm going to forward this to for sure. Look at this cute little hotel. This is Aruba. It is an island, right? Really cute. Those of you that are on your like devices, you can see it. Or you can go, I guess you could go Google it later if you're listening. And that's okay. Not a problem. What does it say, Anna? What are the requirements to stay at this hotel? Dream job alert. They say if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. That is so true. Okay, Aruba is an island just off of Venezuela or Colombia. Thank you, Nathan. Rural moose. No, it is moose. Hi. First time watcher. Good to see you. I love that I was like Couldn't pronounce your name for 3 seconds. I'm so into this article. I really want to hear what this has to say, but I'm so glad you're here. Hi, good morning. So there's this social media resident job. This is a job, okay? To be the social media resident at the Boardwalk Hotel in Aruba. It's a boutique hotel. It's on the hunt for a social media content creator to come on the island for a 1-month residency program with an option to extend. According to the press release provided by the hotel, the selected candidate will receive airfare to Aruba, free accommodations to the Boardwalk Hotel, a rental car, and a monthly allowance. Oh my gosh. And thanks to Aruba's One Happy Workation program, the social media resident can work, play, and stay on the island for up to 3 months. The independently owned hotel is a dreamy spot to spend a month. At the hotel, guests can choose from 46 chic casitas, all situated in the midst of wildly photogenic and lush gardens with plenty of colorful flowers thrown in for good measure. The rooms, like the exterior, are rather colorful too, with a bold Caribbean-inspired hues, including pink corals and tropical blue furnishings throughout. It's got a very Miami vibe, you guys. Casitas also come with cozy white beds, sitting areas, kitchenettes, outdoor seating. Some come with standalone soaking tubs and others with plunge pools, ideal for a solo dip. All right, I gotta know, would you do this? For real, would you do this? Would you get paid? Doug says if I had the time to do it, he would. That's what he said he would. Nathan says that sounds like a way to kidnap people. Too good to be true. You're not wrong. Actually, I never thought about that. Okay, so here it goes on to say, if taking photos and videos is your passion, content creation under palm trees might be your dream. And having your content being shared with an international following, if that's like your goal, then you can apply for the job to have residency in Aruba. That is crazy. You only have to fill out a short form to be considered. Grasspill says viral marketing. Grasspill, I think you should do it. I think you should let your place of business know, and or your wife could do it. She could get, and then you go work there, and then you all can be together. Stacy, I wouldn't do it because it requires a lot of flying, and flights with seizures. Yeah, seizures for sure. No, I thought of that for you, Stacy. Yeah, that wouldn't work for you for sure. I know, and I'm really sorry about that. Anna, would you do it? I absolutely would. That would be an easy yes for me. Anna said, "I'm crying thinking of Nathan being the social media resident." Oh my God, yeah. Anna and her baby. How old is he? How old is your baby now, Anna? 18 months? Is he 18 months yet? 16 months. She said, we would kill it. Could you imagine having a little baby there? How sweet that would be. So cute. So cute. I would do it in a heartbeat. For sure. Why would you not? If you could, if you were able to do it, why would you not do that? You know what I mean? Like if your life was open enough to be able to travel like that, to be able to go and experience that, for sure. I wouldn't be scared at all. I don't think it's human trafficking. I don't think they're going to do anything weird. I don't know. Grasspole says Aruba internet can't be that good. It better be good because I'm supposed to be there in the summer. Is this where I'm going in the summer? Is that true? Here's the coffee maker, and that's so funny. Oh, look, Anna hit the form. One happy workcation in Aruba. This is so exciting. Anna, seriously, please, will you text this to me later? Oh my God, this is so rad. I think this is fantastic. Would y'all stay somewhere for 90 days and work remotely? If you could, if your life allowed it, okay, would you do it? I am going to Aruba this summer. Okay. Listen, here's what it says. Packages include special rates, complimentary Wi-Fi, breakfast, all-inclusive food and beverage options, access to special local experiences, and more. Visitors can choose from any participating accommodation, ranging from small hotels to large resorts and oh my gosh, I can't read. Large resorts and even private villas. Nathan's going to apply to be the social media guy. I'm in. I vote yes. Anna says this isn't even the hotel job. This is just their new push for tourism and to get people to come back to the island. Anna, that you've got to send this to me. I'm freaking the freak. You guys, look at that beach. Do you see that water? Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me right now? What do I really have going on in my life? I couldn't leave for 3 months. I would totally do this. I would do this now. I'm going to apply. JJ, hi, first time watcher. Nice to see you. And kind pigeon from Georgia, no less. I wanted you to be from Tennessee. Why is that? Is that because of Pigeon Fort Worth? I'm so glad you're here. Hi, thank you for watching. We're discussing this hotel. Actually, it's not a hotel. Aruba is having this amazing push for people to come and live there. This is Nathan said he'd be a terrible social media content creator. Towels, mini toiletries, mini bar. Nathan says I would be amazing at this. Yo, this is literally why I was created. Like when God was creating me and he was like, I'm going to wait and put this soul in 2022. Which I just feel like he did. And then he was like, and she's going to go live in Aruba and talk about beaches and someone will pay her. That's why I'm here. That is my whole purpose on this planet. I finally figured it out. Mindy says, yay. Mindy, let's do it together. Let's just hop down there and do it. There's something else that I saw. This next one, Anna, would you go to the one about your sleep accommodations? Would you go to that? Because I want to keep the conversation going. I think this is really interesting. When people travel, it's for a slew of reasons. So many reasons. And you think you know them all, and then you start talking to people when you are out and about, especially when you travel for long periods of time, and you really dig into the thought process of why people are doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like why they're choosing to do what they do. This is called sleepcation. Okay. 10 hotels where you will have the best sleep ever in your entire life. Is that a reason? Mindy says, I see couples virtually from that beach. Yeah, you could absolutely see couples virtually. Mindy, we could do anything virtually at this point. 100, where we're going. You and I we are putting in our applications today. Would you choose, would you go on a vacation simply for sleep? Like, is that something you would do? Because this is actually something people do. This is called a sleep spa. I find this absolutely fascinating. Nathan just wrote, now this is my jam. Nathan absolutely would choose someplace because of the place you could sleep. Okay, so I can't even say it, Haston Sleep Spa. It's in Portugal, centered around the biggest name in the industry, each room features a Haston's bed, which I've never even heard of that, considered to be the best in the world. Easily recognizable by its signature blue and white checked fabric, the Swedish company has been making these beds by hand from the finest all-natural materials since 1852. What? Is there another reason? This is incredible. Anna, would you do this? Would you go to a sleep spa? Thank you for texting it to me, Anna. Thank you. I want to go here. I'm not even pro sleep. I am not a sleeper. I hate sleeping. I think it is the loneliest thing I do. It makes me so sad. Sleeping makes me sad. Is that a weird take on sleeping? It might be. JJ, did I say hi to you? I feel like I might not have. Good morning. Hi. Hop on. Like, I want everybody especially everybody out on your Echo shows, you can talk to your device. You can say Echo, and then your magic word is say yes, I would sleep here. Echo, say no, I hate sleeping. You can say whatever you want to say. All right, Anna, let's go to the next one. Is there another one? But I absolutely would do this. I just want to know, I tell you what intrigues me more than the sleep is just that it's the best. Oh, this is here in New York. Lot, New York Palace, New York. Lot New York Palace is home to the Hastings Ultimate Sleep Suite. What is with the Hastings? Hastings? Is that how you pronounce it? Has anyone heard of this? It's an oasis 43 stories above the bustling city streets where the star of the show is the $250,000 Hastings king mattress in the primary bedroom. You're telling me somebody has paid $250,000 for a mattress? You've got to be kidding me. There are also two Hastings queen beds in the guest room. The spacious suite features everything from a library nook and soaking tubs to keepsake sets of Hastings pajamas and slippers. And how much is that hotel? How much is that? What are you paying? They're going to have to charge you $5,000 so they can afford to wash the sheets. Like, that's how much that's insane. Can y'all hear the sirens, by the way? Carmen, good morning. First time watcher out in New Jersey. Hi, friend. I'm in Manhattan right now. I'm visiting in Manhattan. Stacy says, the only place I go to sleep that isn't my house is at my dad's house. All right, listen, I can't imagine what the cost for this is. And Nathan says, this is an advertisement, given as it's an article. I can't believe the price. I got to see if Anna found out the price of this. There is no sleep worth that cost. Can y'all hear the sirens, by the way? I need to know if y'all hear it. Oh, $650 a night? No. To be in the $250,000 hotel room? Like the mattress? $650 a night. You guys, would you do that? Would you do that? Is that something you would do? I'm shocked. Like, I really had in my head it was going to be like $5,000. I'm not kidding. I really did. So $650 seems like a bargain. That's the way to do it. You come in and you say, hey, this is how much this is, but you get to pay this much. And you're like, done. I'm in. That is fantastic. That's fascinating. Y'all can't hear the sirens? Oh my gosh, that was so loud. That's the one thing about New York, I gotta say. You heard the sirens? Okay, Anna heard the sirens. That's so funny. All right, here we go. Rosewood London. This will be the last one, Anna. Partnered with British skincare favorite Votary for a 2-night sleep transformation package that includes a 120-minute intensive sleep treatment, a 60-minute CBD facial or massage, and 2 yoga, meditation or breathing sessions, plus personalized sleep amenities and a beauty sleep kit. What? How much is that? Oh, you did? Stacy, you heard the sirens, and Doug? Yeah, for sure. That's because New York City is right there. Like, it is like right there. I'm going to say I'm not so impressed with that one. I might do the New York one day. I got to figure out what this Hastings, whatever. What is that, Anna? I don't even know what that is. I don't know. Okay. I'm not sure, but you know what? We're about to play something that I absolutely love. We have a game. I want everybody to go to backchannel.tv. I want you to go and join the chat. I want you to hop on YouTube, Facebook, backchannel.tv, or your Echo Show. You can play right there. You can speak to your device. Your magic word is say. So you'll say, Echo, say. And here we go. We have a great game called 1-Star Movie Reviews. These are real, right, Anna? These are real? These are 1-star movie reviews. Guess what movie the reviewer is talking about? So these are people who go on the internet and they write things. Now, I know I ask you guys for reviews all the time, and I'm asking for a 5-star, not 1. But these are 1-star movie reviews. They're real. Mindy says, I bet we go back to bed. Yeah, for sure. It's kind of, is it dreary outside? It is. It's like very rainy. It's going to be rainy today in the city. It doesn't mean that the movie's bad. It just means that these people aren't into the films. I think Anna's having a hard time bringing it up. Time to watch Moon Knight, drink coffee, play Lego Star Wars, and take a nap. Oh, is it kind of a dreary day? Okay, so let's guess. Everybody go to backchannel.tv, hop on your Echo device. I want you to help me out guessing what are these movies that people are describing. Ready? 1-star reviews. Here's the first one. Boy takes picture, goes to college, grows a mustache. There, I just saved you 3 hours. What? Boy takes picture, goes to college and grows a mustache. Do you say mustache or a mustache? People say that word so differently. I say mustache. What do I say? There, I just saved you 3 hours. So it's a 3-hour film. Boy goes to college and he grows a mustache. There we go. Mustache. That's what I say. Unless I'm being cynical. A mustache. I can't think of anything. Where's Mindy? She's usually really great on this. Boy takes picture, goes to college. He takes a picture, goes to college, grows a mustache, and there I just saved you 3 hours. Forrest Gump? I'm trying to think of did he go to college? Yeah, he did. But did he take a picture? Boy takes picture, goes to college, grows a mustache. I saved you 3 hours. I can't think of a 3-hour film outside of Lord of the Rings and Forrest Gump. I thought of Hint. They filmed this over the year. Okay, so is this the one about the little boy and they filmed him for 12 years? Ben Platt is currently working on this with the same director on a movie version of Merrily We Roll Along. Really? Is that what this is? Boyhood? Is that the name of the film? Is it called Boyhood? I don't know if I got that right. I don't know if anybody has a guess. That's my guess. It is. Nathan, meet Joe Black. That's funny. That's really funny. It is. It's Boyhood. I've never seen it. I was really interested when it came out, but then that review, I got some weird, people said some weird stuff about it. Okay. 1-star movie review. What is the movie? I am 35 and I've witnessed 7 sharks destroyed by being blown up. The shark was blown up at the end of this film and it wasn't very realistic. What movie is this? What movie is being described? I'm 35 and I've witnessed 7 sharks destroyed by being blown up. The shark was blown up by the end of the film and it wasn't very realistic. Is this Sharknado? Because I feel like I've never seen Jaws. That's a fun fact. I've never seen Jaws because I wasn't allowed to watch it when it was out. There's a lot of film that the time period when I was too young to watch certain films, I just don't. Shaggy Flea, good morning. Hi. First time watcher out in Arizona. Welcome. When shark attacks? Oh, when the shark, yeah. I don't know, Doug. Yeah, Nathan guessed Sharknado. That's my guess is Sharknado. Because Jaws, and I'm trying to think of The Meg. The Meg was great, actually. I loved that movie. The Meg was shockingly good. Jaws is my other guess for The Meg. Yeah, but in Jaws, is that the thing? Do they blow up the thing? I feel like Sharknado. Do they blow up in The Meg? I don't know. Anna. I don't know this one. 1-star movie review? I never saw it. Yeah. I never saw Sharknado. I never saw Jaws. Really? Is that the plot of Jaws? Do they blow him up? I don't think we're ruining anything at this point. I mean, those of us who haven't seen Jaws, that's on us. We're 98 years old. You know what I mean? That's not their fault. Is that true? I've never seen it. I've never seen Jaws. I didn't know they blew up so many sharks. That sounds disgusting. Okay, here we go. 1-star movie review. What film is this? You guys, those of you on Echo Show, which I think is everybody, you can talk to your Echo. You can say, Echo, say Jaws. Echo, say The Meg, and it'll write it for you. Really amazing. Okay, after learning that NASA never went to the moon, all so-called space movies are not as exciting. This is a movie? This person's describing a movie? After learning that NASA never went to the moon, all so-called space movies are not as exciting? Nathan says, yes, the review confused me, but they always blow it up because the shark is like Rasputin. Seriously, Rasputin. That was legit. This is crazy. Anna says this one is just so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know. Nathan is guessing Apollo 13. Doug is guessing Lost in Space. I think that's a really good guess, actually. I think that's a really great guess. My question to this person, to the reviewer, are you saying that you learned NASA never went to the moon? Like, is that an opinion? Is this the person's opinion? Like, is that just like an add-on? Like, hey, by the way, since NASA never went to the moon anyway, these so-called space movies are not exciting. Is that what we're doing right now? Or is that what they say in the movie? By the way, NASA did go to the moon. Just want to put that out there. I'm a firm believer in that. Nathan says Lost in Space. I'm going to say Space Camp. I love Space Camp. It is one of my favorite movies. Oh my gosh, I love that movie. Mindy, Andy Kaufman. Oh, that's a good guess. That's a really good guess. Nathan says these reviews are 1 star, not the movies themselves, for sure. These reviews are terrible. We have no idea what this person's talking about. Cohen, hi. Good morning. Welcome. Okay, Anna, I don't know, friend. Lost in Space is probably the best guess that we've got. What if it's like Return of Spock or something? I almost said Interstellar. I almost did. And I have major issues with Interstellar. I get in fights with people about this film. I do. I have some strong opinions when it comes to Interstellar. Strong opinions, for sure. That is the weirdest review I've ever seen. That is bizarre. Grateful Asp. I am so glad you're here. Hi, watching out in Colorado. Good morning. Yeah, Mindy, Interstellar is, Nathan wrote, not so stellar. I've got major issues with that film. Major issues. Okay, like on a whole movie level. Here is a 1-star review. Too many monsters. Aquatic Skunk. Hi. Listening out in Florida. Aquatic Skunk. Good morning. What would be a movie where someone would say, too many monsters? If this is Monsters, Inc., it's going to be the greatest thing ever. If that is what this is, if somebody sat down and watched Monsters, Inc., and this was their review of that sensational Disney cartoon, I would send them again. I think this is brilliant. Too many monsters. What was the oh geez. Fred Savage was in a movie, Nathan, Mindy, I know you're old enough. We're the same age. Where he had like a monster. What movie was that? Matthew, hi, listening out in Florida. Good morning. What was that? Anybody know? Anybody out there in Backchannel land that can tell me? Go to backchannel.tv, hop on your device, let me know. What was the movie that Fred Savage was in? And he had some type of monster that like lived under his bed or something. What is? Let me see if Anna sees it. Oh, it's their opinion that that NASA never went to the moon. That's really funny. Can you find what I'm talking about? Anybody know what I'm saying? No one. I don't know the movie. I can't think of what it is. Okay, Nathan's guessing Monsters, Inc. I know it's not the Fred Savage one because nobody's going to even know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to say Monsters, Inc. I think Minnie's agreeing. Too many monsters. Yes! Grass Puddle with Howie Mandel. Thank you. I didn't know you were still here. Yes, with Howie Mandel. Little Monster. Was that the name of it? Oh, Grass Puddle, I love you so much. Thank you. Monsters, Inc. Are you serious? Somebody wrote a 1-star review about Monsters, Inc. and they said too many monsters. Man, people need Snickers. They just need a Snickers bar. Like, that is ridiculous. You've got to be kidding me right now. Remarkable Condor. I love your name. Hi. Welcome, first time listener out in Pennsylvania. I love it. What was the name of the Howie Mandel movie? Does anybody know? Did we figure that out? Thank you for coaxing grass pedal back to the feed. I can't wait till we interview Grass Pedal one day, and we're gonna be like, so why is it that you hang out on Liv's show? And he's like, because I basically feel like it's mission work. He's like, some people volunteer in hospitals. I help Liv Harrison. That sounds so idiotic in the morning. Thank you, Grass Pedal. I thought I was going crazy. I've never seen the Fred Savage movie. There was cussing in it or something. It was Little Monsters, 1989. How old was I? What was I, 12? I never saw it. I'm not a Howie Mandel fan. No, Fred Savage, adore. I adore Fred Savage, and I adore Ben Savage. I feel like they'd be a fun family hangout with. Your brother loved that movie, Nathan. I never saw it. Was I allowed? My first thought always is when I don't know a movie, because I'm such a movie person, I pause and I think, was this a movie I wasn't allowed to see? Like, is that why I haven't seen it? 9 times out of 10, yes. That is really true. That's so funny. So I think this is a really interesting article that I wanted to see and wanted to talk about. And I kind of want to dip into something else. Here in New York last night, I landed, and the first thing I did was drive to Brooklyn. Okay. And there's a church in Brooklyn that was doing this big event, which I did not know that. There were TV cameras, like actual media was there, not just like whatever Christian TV. It was like actual New York media. And there was this huge, hi, Catherine, listening, first time out of New York. There was this huge, just presence, a lot of media, a lot of people that are famous in their sector of life at this church in Brooklyn. And I saw that I was going to get into town right about when this event was going to happen. I didn't know what the event really, really was. Church of the Annunciation in Brooklyn. Thank you. Beautiful church, by the way. The inside is absolutely magnificent. And it was really interesting. Yeah, really, really beautiful. So walking in, I knew it was something around Ukraine, something that either they were trying to raise money for Ukraine or they were going to, it was some type of thing. Like, and as soon as you walked up to the church, they had the Ukraine like flag draped everywhere, and they had blue and yellow everywhere, and they had candles, like lanterns. And then you walked inside, and there were all these huge TV screens, and then all these very important people, and then all these really fancy TV cameras. And I was like, this is a really big deal. A friend of mine works for a company called the Vulnerable People Project. Okay. And she's 29. She's young. We actually just became new friends. And now we're like very involved in each other's life, like a lot. It's kind of crazy. I actually brought her to the airport in Newark the last time I was in town. I dropped her off. We were both at the Newark airport at the same time. I was flying back to Houston. She was flying on to Milan, Italy, because she works with Afghan refugees. That's what she does. She helps Afghan refugees get safe passage into other countries. 29 years old. And she was going to speak, and I think I talked about it on the show. She was going to speak to the Italian government, like different pieces of the Italian government. And that's why she was being sent to Milan. And actually now she's going to have residence in Italy pretty soon. I'm trying to go with her, actually. I was working my way into her itinerary last night because, funny enough, she flew in to New York hours before I did. Just out, it technically was the day before, but she hadn't even been here 24 hours. And here we were again in New York City. Neither one of us live here. And she was coming back from that trip. Here's where it gets interesting. Carrie, hello. First time watcher out in New Jersey. Good morning. It was so interesting to hear her take on what's happening over in Ukraine, because she actually got sent from Milan to Poland, 29. to Poland and then crossed the border into Ukraine for 2 days, I believe. 2 days, 2 nights. Okay, so what is that? 2 nights, 3 days. And so she had to have like a flak suit. What is that? A flak vest? I don't know what to say. Flak? Is it flak? Flak suit? Helmet. She was in a war zone. She went from Warsaw, Poland, into places in fascinating, in Ukraine. But she was telling me some stories that I thought would be a good tie-in. And actually, if she is still in town on flak jacket, thank you, Nathan. If she's still in town in New York, she actually, her mom lives in New Jersey. She lives in DC, but she's going to be here for a little bit. If she's in town, she's going to come over to my hotel on Friday, and we're going to talk about Ukraine and what she saw and the experiences she had, and get a person who was on the ground working and living it. You know what I mean? Different than what we're seeing on the internet, different than what we're seeing on television. Of obviously a life-changing experience to go to a war zone during a war. Like, that's crazy. And she's not military. She's a humanitarian, I guess, is what you would say best to describe her. Carrying Fish, hi, good morning. Thank you for watching. Now, she was sharing some photos with me that she can't post on the internet, that she hasn't posted. We were in her hotel, just kind of chilling out. I was helping her settle because I picked her up in Brooklyn and brought her home, and she was not feeling well. She's exhausted. She is just exhausted, emotionally exhausted, physically exhausted. It was a very taxing trip, and it turned into something really intense. Like, she actually went with women from Ukraine to Munich. So she's now helping get women and children out of Ukraine, although their main focus, the Vulnerable People Project, is Afghan refugees, but they're also now involved in Ukraine. So she was talking about an orphanage. And I think this is really interesting because we have this article that Anna's going to pull up about hugging, right? Cuddling, and what that does for infants. And as someone who is very interested in human development, that's what my degree is in. My undergrad is in human development. And we would study what hugs do to and for children as they are maturing, as they are growing. In the 80s, there was a huge movement about, different countries like Romania, that they were known for not holding orphans. They would just be put into beds and then they would be tossed aside and they would die because no one would hug them. And you're seeing there was a huge movement during the pandemic for people to come to NICU units at different hospitals and holding babies that were sick or that had been abandoned by their families, and what that does to their life expectancy. What my friend experienced in Ukraine, she actually got in contact with orphans. Now, I don't think she actually met the orphans themselves. I have to ask her for clarification on that, who were abandoned by their orphan director. So imagine this. You're in an orphanage in Ukraine. You're a child, and the adults who are supposed to protect you and take care of you abandon you during a war. That's unbelievable. Like, how can the human brain even comprehend what that even means? And so I thought that was really a fascinating take on a side of war that we don't think about, what is happening to children in very specific situations. And she's saying that there's this huge uprise in human trafficking right now in Ukraine, where there wasn't a problem before, that these children have been abandoned and they are so desperate for help and for human contact, especially from an adult, that they will believe pretty much anybody and go with them into places. And now they're part of a human trafficking ring. Absolutely horrifying information, right? So in reading this, I know it seems like a very simple thing to talk about. Like, oh yeah, we should hug, we should cuddle, we should whatever. It's a very important thing, actually. Again, there was some data that was coming out during the pandemic, in the middle of it, in the thick of it, about how we are responding as a community, as a species, as a people, with less hugs and what that's doing to people, like how that's affecting their mental health, their work ethic, all these things. And it's because of that. So when you get to the most vulnerable of all, which are babies, right? You're never more vulnerable, I don't think. I mean, I guess when you go into late adulthood, sure. But exposing babies to nature and giving regular cuddles help to improve life expectancy, and new study finds. That's the title of this article. I feel like this would be a really easy article to pass by and not think this is major, right? This is like, oh, this isn't groundbreaking, but it is. Like, it really is, on the fact of that it does go to show. Remember the whole hierarchy of needs? Did anybody study that when they were in health class? How important this is. Study finds that the trillions of microbes found in the human body makes an even difference, like bigger difference for health than previously thought. This just came out. Hi, Coordinated Monkey. Hello. Welcome, first-time listener out of Missouri. Mindy says, we talk about this all the time. Physical touch and connection with another human being is a survival need. I would say just as important as air and water. I really don't think we get the concept. I know you do, Mindy. Mindy's our resident therapist, everybody. Rich Peacock, hi, welcome. So glad you're here listening. So I'm going to read a little bit of this. Exposing babies to plenty of bugs in the early months of their lives by giving them regular cuddles and taking them out into nature makes them healthier throughout their lives and can increase their life expectancy, a new study has found. So the other thing that you're seeing is that it's not just about mental health and where somebody is in their value, right? Like how they see themselves and what their worth is, but also like scientifically, like what they need to build up in their systems with what we give to each other. You know, there's learning that takes place in touch. It's true. And it's not just with disease, but our body does learn. Like, think about that. The body is learning about disease when it's exposed to it, because now it has a blueprint for this ailment, for this, you know, whatever. And all the things come into play. It's not like it's separated, your emotions and your growth and your physical health. They all work together. This is one cohesive unit that works as one. Hi, Joshua. Good morning. Hi, Lyndon. So it's a really interesting study that it goes beyond just, and I think it really makes sense that it's coming out during the whole pandemic when we had children that were born, or babies that were born, right? And they haven't been exposed to certain things, or like in orphanages, they were left alone. So where possible, natural births and breastfeeding are advised, along with plenty of physical contact with parents and siblings, as these measures help transfer healthy microbes to the baby. Professor Graham Rook of University College London. The makeup of bacteria, viruses, and fungi in their guts and bodies as a whole can be further strengthened by limiting their exposure to air pollution, antibiotics, and artificial sweeteners, and fruit juices, and by not smoking around them, he adds. That's because pollution in certain food types can interfere with the working of the microorganisms in the body, which weakens the immune system. Optimal development and function of all our essential systems and organs depends on a robust microbe. Wait, how do you say that word? What is that? Grassfall says, let them eat bugs. How do you say that word? Microbiome. That's it. Microbiome. One of my contacts is not put in right. I noticed right before the show. So I am struggling today to read, which usually I don't have that big of a problem reading, especially this close, but today I do. So I think that that's really something fascinating and interesting to, you know, kind of talk about and realize, and that it's multi-layered, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what my point was, is that this, like with anything in science, it's not just black and white. It's not just one thing. It encompasses a lot of things. So there's a lot of positivity for that. You know, it's fantastic, you guys. If I could hug anyone, it would be Jam and Renee, because they are full of life and excitement. And they have a show right after this one today, every day, which is fantastic. So I would love to bring them on. Jam is here right now, which who doesn't love Jam? Jam, you're in both. And Renee.
We got us both. What a gift. It's a surprise to me as well.
Excuse me.
Hi, cutie. I'm coming to you from Manhattan. I'm in Times Square.
That was my follow-up question. It was like, where are we today? Where in the world is Liv Harrison? That's your other spinoff show. And you're like,
it is. Listen, we all know what happened to Matt Lauer, so I'm just going to pick up where he left off. But without, is that too far?
Nope.
No, honestly, Liv, that's something that I'm used to hearing on Get On Up. I didn't know that Liv got down like this too, starting fights and fires and controversy. Let's get those ratings. Let's get those ratings.
It's how it should be.
How are my two favorites? What are you guys up to on this wonderful Wednesday?
So much better now that we know that you've replaced Matt Lauer. Like, okay, well now it all makes sense. We can play for Liv. It makes perfect sense.
It's true. And I have a helicopter. No, I don't.
Right.
But
like, is that Backchannel money? Because we didn't get.
That's yeah. Don't you guys have access to the private jet for the company? Yeah. Oh no.
I think that happens after like month 6. You've been here for a while, so. Yeah.
I don't have a T-shirt that says Backchannel.
I don't think anybody has a T-shirt that says Backchannel.
It doesn't exist. But the jet I have access to.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and priorities. That's good. Okay, they've chosen wisely. They did that in the right order.
So what is going on with you guys? What's happening on your Wednesday show?
Let's tell you all about it. So it is Hump Day, Wednesday. You know, we love our alliteration. So we've got our while in or work in it.
I love that.
We love it. We also have an Liv, if I shoehorned this in, what's your favorite chain restaurant? And I will tell you the history of all the favorite chain restaurants out there. Get to know.
Wait, do I get to hear what it is, or do you have to tune in to hear what yours is? Or are you going to like drop a bomb?
No, I would love nothing more. Listen, I could live at Cheesecake Factory based off that menu alone. The entertainment.
So could my dad.
Listen, they took an avocado, put it in an egg roll wrapper, and changed my life. Okay,
what are you gonna do?
Don't you? I always feel like the menu is a Bible, right? We love the Bible, great book.
I have to get there 3 days ahead of time. It's insane.
But you got. But here's the thing: you could really order anything; it all tastes the same. Like if you want the burrito or the Mexican food, like to me, in my opinion, well, I'm starting fights. Let's go, Liv. We're controversy. Come on, Matt Lauer. Come on, Matt Lauer.
How do I mute James? Is there?
All tastes the same. My dad loves Cheesecake Factory so much that he got me a gift card for it. And I was in New York. There's no Cheesecake Factories. I'm like, thanks, Dad. So then Father's Day came around. I forgot to give him a gift. I re-gifted the gift card, and boy, was he over the moon. It was like,
favorite kid.
This is the same gift card.
Okay.
It was
favorite kid. That's brilliant, actually. I think that's great. Now, I will say this: it's not my favorite cheesecake. How about that? It's not my favorite cheesecake at all.
They have cheesecake.
We actually have an offshoot in Houston, and I don't know if this is anyplace else, but it's called Grand Lux Cafe, and it's owned by Cheesecake Factory. They own Grand Lux. Do you guys have Grand Lux? I think we're the only ones. It's in the western area, the Galleria area of Houston, downtown.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you what they did to the egg roll wrapper that's going to change your life. They took mashed potatoes, put it in them.
I'm listening.
They then put cheese. They deep fried it. Then they put cheese on top, shredded cheese. And I'm getting very excited. They put crispy bacon. I don't even eat meat, but I eat this. And they put like green onions, and then your dip is this sour cream thing that I would bathe in. I'm just saying.
How many heart attacks a day are they reporting, though? That's just my follow-up question.
Care. These are geniuses.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
Geniuses.
Why are you bringing in irrelevant information into this conversation?
Like heart attacks and the health of America because I care about my fellow Americans?
No.
Fight me, America. No. I love you more than you love yourself. Get the salad.
All right.
This is science. Go. Hug each other so you get, all the bacteria and you feel good about stuff. Eat a deep fried mashed potato egg roll. This is science. I don't know what to say to you.
Lives on the right side of it.
Fair. Okay. I forgot. Science with Liv Harrison. I forgot. Yep. Yeah, that's right.
It's true. It's true. Oh, you guys.
And I look at all these enemies I made. I don't think Nathan's gonna be sticking around. Look at Nathan's reading me. The library's open. I'm being read. Got it. Well, this was fun. Can't wait to have you back Can't wait to be back to start more controversy. You needed the drama. You needed it. You're welcome.
Liv, you were so kind.
I'll invite you on the jet. How about that, Jam? Is that how I can make it up to you?
As long as I get a t-shirt.
private jet.
I still want a t-shirt.
You got it, because I'm a big deal here. No, they don't even know my name at Backchannels. You guys, thank you for being here. I love all the things you do in your show. I want everybody to tune in to Get On Up with Jam and Renee. This is them. How do you not love them? Look at them. They're so lovable. They're so
look,
lovable.
I did get a love you from Nathan, and I have reconciled in a matter of seconds. I love you too, Nathan, and to all the livers, the live everydayers. Is that what they're called? I don't know. What the lambs? I don't know.
Something.
Liver.
All right. We'll let you get back to it.
Bye, Liv. Thank you.
Bye. Oh my gosh, how adorable are they? Are they not fantastic? You want to stick around for their show. That's what's so fun. That is some more wonderful things going on Backchannel. We have 12 hours of content where you can listen and watch and talk. Okay, like you can chat right here every single day. The first show is Haley and Allison. It starts at 6 a.m. These are all Eastern times. They go from 6 to 8 every morning, Haley and Allison. I come on, Live Every Day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, from 8 to 10. On Tuesday, Thursday, I'm only here 8 to 9 because from 9 to 10, you got Kate and Will. So you want to tune in with them. Then you've got the lovely Jam and Renee with Get On Up with Jam and Renee. They are on from 10 to 12 every day. 12 to 2, you have the Anthony Davis Show. 2 to 4, you've got Your Pal Hal. And 4 to 6, you've got the wonderful Mario Smith Bring You Home on The Drive. So here's what's so cool and different, you guys. This is a brand new kind of platform. We are paving the way, and that's what's so exciting. You can talk to your Echo Show devices. We are actually giving away a free Echo device on this show specifically. This week, I think, is when we've kind of launched it, maybe, where you can win a mug. I don't have my mug with me. We have Live Everyday mugs. We just make up things. And our winners from the Live Everyday mugs will be thrown into a big pile at the end of the month to get an Echo show. So very exciting. Okay, let's see what everybody's saying. Anna gets shirts made with mid-century modern livers. I kind of love the livers thing. I have a cousin that calls me, yeah, I know, the men folk for sure, Goss Puddle. I have a cousin that calls me livers and onions. That's gross. But livers is cute. Livers and the men folk. That sounds like a good band. Livers and the men folk. M-I-N. I kind of love it. I do love the men folk. Live Everyday crew would do a whole week on chain restaurants. Can you imagine the wars we'd start? Let me explain this. We are absolutely going to do that. Like, now that they brought that to my attention, it's so on. I can't wait to hear everybody's takes on restaurants. I love it. Doug, if I get an Echo show, I'm giving it to my mom. I think that's really sweet. That's so kind. Melted Carp, hi, out in New Jersey. Good morning. And Curtis, hello. Watching out in Alabama. Good morning. You guys, it's my time. My 2 hours are up with y'all. I'm so sad. You guys get me in the best mood for the day. And especially here we are halfway through the week. You've done it. You're doing great. Don't go anywhere, because here's the thing. You got Get On Up with Jam and Renee next, and you're going to have a fantastic day. I believe in you, because it's What Wednesday. So yes, love you guys. I will be back here. I'll still be in Manhattan in Times Square. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern, just for 1 hour. I don't even know what that noise was, but I'll be here then. So I hope I see you in the morning. Don't go anywhere, because there is more on Backchannel. You guys have a great one. Bye, y'all.